Internet can hear you.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello, cool cat.
Yay.
Ishka kui I do not know. Sorry. What?
Yes, totally, yes. Welcome
Inner
everybody.
voice, Liam. Inner voice. You don't use the inner voice to people.
Welcome everybody to Demons of Aeminad, where a bunch of idiots try to survive in a world infested by demons. Emphasis on idiots.
Hey, you're right.
Hey. I'm not an idiot.
Anyway, I'm gonna throw it over to our master of announcements, Yella, because I'm going to blow my nose.
Yes. Two announcements today. First of all, we've hit a group milestone. We've been asked by the greatest mobile game.
No. Christ almighty, my dude. No.
For a sponsorship. But since we have values and we are not sellouts for that low of a price, this sponsorship spot is still open. So if you're interested and you're not called Raid Shadow Legends, please send us something.
Quick bio before we continue.
Before you go to number 2, you want to know something funny? We're at 3 sponsorship questions right now.
Who's the
Oh shit!
Who's the third one?
It was Marvel Strike Force and then like Ant Wars or something. I don't fucking
Ant
know.
Wars.
I've played
Ant
Ant
Wars.
Wars.
I've
but
It's
seen
a
that
good
past
game,
my
Ant
feet,
Wars.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything unless it's paid, unless it are paid sentences. And second of all, I won't be there the coming next 2 weeks, so I'm appointing Alicia. I'll substitute mistress of announcement. So
Mistress
Alicia,
of announcements, matron of
Yes.
announcements.
Master still works, I
Matron.
think.
yeah, master. Yeah, it was like it wasn't a gender issue; it was an English issue. So next 2 weeks
yeah,
are
you do
yours,
struggle with it.
Alicia. Yeah,
Okay.
Skill issue.
I'm gonna.
not remember that.
Yes.
God damn it! I got
I'm
kicked
gonna-
out of Fantasy Grounds again.
Is that announcement number 3?
Yeah.
Announcement number 4. Thank you, Zalmanar, for the 23 month of subscription. I have no idea who this person is.
But they
Oh,
they
thank you.
keep coming. Authorization failed. Client username already in use. Excuse me. Who the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's my account.
you're still supposed to be in the game.
Zalmanar, no
Oh,
offense,
and
buddy,
I'm
but get
close my
life.
camera,
It's
whatever.
like it's 23 months. Like, come on.
Almost 2 years. What the fuck?
Yeah, there are better ways to spend your money. Like
on me.
Maybe you should spend some money here, Ryu. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe
I
that's why you
have
keep dying.
before. I've done it
So
before.
when we go get paid for this.
Oh, right. Send me your account numbers. I'll
Okay.
send you like $10 a piece.
20 cents.
What?
We'll talk about that after the stream. Don't worry about it.
Oh, damn.
Anyway,
I'm going on a break for 2 weeks, and now you're saying that this is
It's
making
paid?
money?
We're being paid. This is the whole fucking meme.
very
You're getting
little.
paid $100. You're getting paid $10. You guys are getting paid.
Very little, to be perfectly honest.
Hey, anyway.
Anyway,
Still
Income
have
is income.
fun.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in.
Yeah, what happened last week, Lars?
last
Last
week,
time,
nothing.
like you remember.
Last week,
Week-
nothing happened, buddy.
Yeah.
I was out sick last week.
You shit your brains out. Quite literally.
No, that was today. Anyway,
Last time
Oh,
on
shit.
Demons of Aeminad.
last time on Demons of Aeminad, the party decided. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna do that.
Go on with it.
Keep going now.
Next time,
Keep
I'll
You
write
started
it
this.
down. You started this. You're damn well gonna finish it. No. I
I
barely
didn't say that,
fucking.
You did.
Wasn't
Last
last
time
session
on
just you
Demons of
people
Aeminad.
talking about the fact that you were in the city doing your downtime stuff and then traveling to Oculi? Is that not literally the last session?
Starting
I think
religion.
we left off. We were literally on our way there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Starting
I
you,
bought a
cult.
I bought a book, a really cool book.
and you started.
Actually, no.
religion,
We
yes.
did the travel there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still
we
need to.
traveled there.
You traveled there with very little issues because random
Yeah.
encounter tables never work in my favor, apparently.
We found art, the cards.
Make a better table.
Started the cult.
Yeah.
Don't test
Like-
me, Alicia.
That's murder.
um,
Attempt.
yeah, pretty much. You started religion. Shiloh is on her way to becoming a god. You all had your days
Oh, God.
downtime. You recruited some forces, and you did the travel to Oculi because that was the next part of your plan to take them out. If I am not mistaken.
I can now make
We
wine.
were spreading the word of the
The
woman.
Blue Sky or of Shiloh? Which
no,
of the two
no,
was it?
the Shiloh.
Before we
The
start,
woman
with
in light.
that, before we start with the actual shenanigans, who's rolling the domain action check?
Oh yes.
I don't
I
think I'm
already
allowed.
rolled
I've already-
one.
It was-
yeah.
No,
it was
everybody's
Red
allowed
Catcher's
to
unit.
roll it.
Oh.
Elvakri is the only one who's currently used her proficiency bonus.
Yep.
Oh, if it's for the rat catchers, then I might as well do it since
Go for it.
Yep.
it's going for me anyway.
He's
You're the one
gonna
who
do
advocates for them
it.
normally.
So it's
yeah.
D20 plus 4, right?
Plus your proficiency
was
bonus
3.
plus what was it?
Was anything else?
Operations, I think. So it was an additional plus 3, so plus 7.
Hey, but you
was
don't
right,
need
plus
to. Oh, are you gonna?
That's 47. That's not.
Unless you
That's
don't want to use your
477. How
proficiency
do I
bonus. You don't have to use your
Mm.
proficiency bonus, of course. You can, but you don't have to.
Oh, do it. It seems like an important one. I
It-
kind of want to have the rat catchers,
once
so
per
it's plus
intrigue.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see. That is a whopping 11. I'm gonna see if I can shove 2 bullshit points into that.
All right.
So
Shove
I'm gonna roll a
Don't know if it
d6
fits.
into it.
Let me quickly
Please shove it.
see. Adventure
Everything can
party.
fit if you're brave enough. Come on! And that's a 5. That's
Boom.
good, that's
So,
good, that's
16
good. We take
total?
those. Yeah, we take those.
It is a DC 13 operations test,
Mhm.
which
Hey!
means that turns it into a success.
We have a rat catcher.
So I will add the rat catchers between sessions because I'm not going to do that now.
We just
All
have
right.
a bunch of people with pipes.
And then in
Pies.
between sessions, we can determine what your next domain action is.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to look for my dice because I also need to roll something. And I'm so very well prepared.
It's the sweater of the Powerpuff Girls.
What? Sweater of the Powerpuff Girls?
Alicia's wearing a sweater of the Powerpuff Girls.
I want to be Blossom.
Is she?
It wasn't Blossom. It was.
And she disappeared
Bubbles?
into the forest. So I
The
didn't-
blue
I
one
didn't
is Bubbles.
see-
I didn't actually see what the blue one's Bubbles. Yeah.
It was blue.
Yeah,
it was
Alicia.
Bubbles.
Like Alicia seems like a Bubbles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alicia seems like a Bubbles. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No. With the way Elvakri is, Bubbles way too innocent for that.
Have you? No, you have not watched the Powerpuff Girls. Then Bubbles
Oh,
is
yes.
not innocent.
Bubbles is savage.
You
I
clearly
don't
haven't
know.
watched the series enough.
The last time I watched Powerpuff Girls was probably 20 years ago. When I was
Same.
14.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Are you
same
thinking
thing.
the same? Powerpuff Girls watch party?
Oh yeah, please.
What, instead of you, like, if we're missing
Hell yeah.
you, we're just gonna watch the Powerpuff Girls instead?
yes.
Would
Sure.
we be allowed? I don't think we're allowed to stream that though.
Nope.
I don't think-
Not even
Yeah.
slightly.
Cartoon
If,
Network would
if
be on
you
our
have
fucking
permission
ass.
from the people who own it, yes,
Actually,
but
I think
otherwise, no.
if you turn it into React
Yeah.
content, I do think you can
Yes.
put it on YouTube.
Okay.
But we would have to
So-
like split it up. We can't show
Yeah.
the whole thing. We have to,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, as long as it's not the whole episode, yeah.
Cartoon Network, sponsor us.
fucking wait.
I'd
The day
accept
we
that.
make
That'd
it
be
so that
really
Cartoon
We're
Network
good enough for
sponsors us,
Raid
I'm
Shadow
gonna
Legends, so
fucking
we're good
stream.
enough for Cartoon
We're
Network,
not-
damn it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab
I
all
love
day.
it.
Oh,
Omelette
yeah.
no.
to fromage.
Oh god. Anyway.
Omelette du
Anyway.
fromage.
And
We're
then
good.
maybe Courage the Cowardly
Omelette
Dog.
du
Oh yeah, that was the good
fromage.
shit. Those were the good
Yeah,
old days.
courage. Anyway.
Oh,
The
yeah,
original
yeah,
Ben
yes.
10.
Yep. And
It's
Ben
all
10.
your fault. Booga booga booga!
Anyway, D&D.
Yes.
There was.
We came here.
there
Shut
is-
the fuck up, Alicia! I want to start the session, damn it!
You started this.
God.
You've been here for like 50
I did
minutes. How long
nothing.
have you
Oh,
Who started this?
been?
you guys did.
You
You've been
did.
streaming
Anyway.
for 10 minutes. Nothing's
Um,
happened.
So, small point of order. I rolled a diplomacy check because enemy domain is going to allies from their buddies
Oh no.
from Mordred, so they get a
Tier
tier 3.
Yeah, well, we have magical
sure.
units.
Yes, yes.
We also have Ryu.
Yep.
And it's all
Nobody
about
cares.
Ryan.
Blah.
Oh,
Anyway.
they'll care now. Now I'm bringing a whole fucking army.
Vincent, in case you want to
Yeah,
say
you're
something,
bringing
you're
lightning
muted
dudes.
on
I'm
Teams.
bringing tree dudes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all. You're
You're
muted.
muted. So
It was a quick bio break,
he's
but
telling a whole story about something.
Yeah.
Nobody heard
Yeah.
it.
He's shitting on
Nobody
Courage.
said
He's like
that.
shitting on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Just.
yeah,
Who would shit on
then he
Courage?
should remain muted.
All right. Well, with
Oculi.
that in mind, we are day 21 of the intrigue against Oculi, and as you guys travel closer and closer to the city, you start noticing that there's a slight drop in temperature.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Teams
Hello.
just doing dumb shit.
Ah,
As Teams does.
yes.
Understandable.
No sponsor.
But yeah, it's not actually not really endorsing anything, is it now?
No. Thank God.
Hi.
As you get closer and closer to the city, you notice how the temperature starts dropping bit by bit as you get closer and closer to what you know to be one of the cores of Mordred's current power over the domain. You travel closer and closer, and at the outskirts of the city, you start seeing like little houses starting to crop up a little bit. Most of these at least damaged, if not destroyed. You see people in clothes, if you can really call them that, sitting there in the cold, several of them already frozen and dead near the ice. The people that are awake and alive and kicking are trying to work fields or something else, at least trying to get some work done, but you can see that this is not the healthiest part of the population. As you get closer to the town, is there something that you guys are doing? Because you do have to realize you're a bunch of wealthy adventurers, and you do very quickly realize that you're kind of out of sorts here.
This guy said invisibility. It's all the same to me.
I was gonna ask something different. So I have my book, and me and Jed discussed that it might be worth it for me to take like a point of exhaustion, just so I can
Yes.
read my book. But I don't know how to calculate the things that we were gonna do. Yellow, do you remember? Because I sure as fuck don't. I have the memory of a goddamn goldfish.
Yeah,
We talked about it like 5 days ago.
Great Restoration can cure a level
Points
of
of exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Yes.
So there's a cheesy way that Rai just slaves away every night, and I agree to restore him in the morning because we have the necessary diamonds.
And how are you getting greater restoration?
It's a wizard spell.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, it's a wizard? No,
It's not a
fucking
wizard
way.
spell. No,
I don't think
no.
so.
When did greater
Right.
restoration become a wizard spell?
I know. Fancy Grams crashed.
It's
Wait,
from 2 weeks ago.
let me just check it.
Bard, cleric, and druid.
What the fuck did I? Why the fuck did I send it to you?
Artificer, bard, cleric, and druid, not wizard.
And artificer, apparently. Didn't say that.
I would be very
No,
surprised
no,
that
no,
wizard
no,
can
no.
learn greater restoration.
Yeah, no, it can't.
That doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay,
sound like a wizard,
in that
no.
case, I'm stupid. It's fine.
22 int my ass.
It's fine,
Yep.
but
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a 5th level, so I can't even use it with my cloak.
Yeah, no.
nope, indeed, because you're only a proficiency bonus +4.
4.
Would I be able to just literally slave away and take the point of exhaustion? Or
You
Wait,
can.
wait. So my cloak is equal to my proficiency bonus in spell level.
Yeah. You can take a 4th level spell right now.
Oh, I
That's
thought
it.
it was just flat 4. I thought it was just flat 4. I didn't realize it was equal to proficiency.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's equal to proficiency.
I know I could go 4 or less. I didn't realize it was just
Yeah.
okay.
In 3 levels it becomes 5 or less, in 7 levels it becomes 6 or less. But yeah, right. The problem is though, you've been traveling, so you wouldn't be able to read while you're traveling.
yeah,
Because
it
it
mostly
was
would be.
the last day.
Yeah, no, it would be
Unless, like, it was
while
on the
everyone
back
is
of a car or
sleeping,
something.
technically. Because while we're taking the
So
nap, I would be.
you don't take the long rests. Yeah, then technically you
Like,
now have 5 levels of exhaustion.
Oh shit.
Which is
Okay,
one off
maybe
from
not
death.
like that, but maybe I can like read, sleep, read, sleep, read, sleep. Is that a
Read,
thing?
sleep, and repeat.
Yeah.
How many
read,
how
sleep,
many
repeat.
days were we traveling?
We only
Uh,
got art on the last day.
Read,
Or the
brave.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, so
that's
he
it.
got the book from Art.
Eat,
Close to
sleep,
last day.
and repeat.
And that was the last day, that's true.
Sleep, rave, repeat.
Yeah, so
Um,
he wouldn't have been able to read anything yet, unless he
Eat,
has a point of
sleep,
exhaustion
rave,
now.
repeat.
I just quickly need to check something. Also, you need to spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days. So even if you'd like read, sleep, you'd only have 24
And
hours
repeat.
read over 6 days, and you'd have to start over.
Shit. Okay. Wait, how am I supposed to do it then? Because I'm only allowed to have 8 hours of downtime
take
every day.
downtime.
Downtime, yeah. Take downtime, literally.
Literally.
Yeah, enough downtime to cover that entire duration.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because otherwise I would have to do literally 5 days, nights rather in a row, which I can't do. Because obviously then I'll be fucking dead. Well, not dead
Like-
yet, but
There are
3 days of
downsides.
downtime.
So if you had that book when we had our last downtime in Relics,
Yeah.
yeah, then it would have been great.
I
But
think
would've been able to
last
start
time
after.
Jet pretty much did it because he had bought a cart which he could sit in to read, then took his nights to
Yeah.
also read, so that was
Yeah.
like 16 hours a day that he was able
Yeah.
to read, and then you lost that cart when you got teleported to the south.
Yeah.
Because
And we had to leave
I
our
had
horses
nothing
and
to
our
do with
cart.
that.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Why?
Yeah, okay. Then we say fuck it, fuck the plan. We go to Oculi and hopefully we'll have like a week of downtime afterwards.
Yep.
I don't think so.
So, and Oculi, do we disguise self with the tattoos for an hour, or do we invisibility shuttle?
You people's call.
Wait,
Your
hang on.
people's call.
I would say invisibility because I don't
Yeah.
think this guy's self is going to be too great. We're not really sure what to expect even there.
Blue.
We're gonna do
Please
that
tell me
mission.
that's 4th or lower. Damn it, 5th level.
Which,
I was going to say, hey, I have cloak. I could use seeming.
Yes.
5th level.
yes,
Fifth
fifth
level.
level. Why don't I know seeming? I'm so stupid. Anyway,
Mistakes were made.
we have 1, 2,
Darn.
3,
I mean,
4,
I can disguise self
5
naturally
people.
anyway. I don't need the tattoo.
5 people. Do you have
Yeah.
at will disguise self?
Yes, as part of being me.
Yeah.
Noise. Okay,
It-
you can disguise yourself 1, 2, 3, 4 PCs. So that's
5th
Fifth
level spell
level.
slot.
okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, this
That's
disguise
deep.
self
To
is
make
first
people
level.
invisible, it would be 5th level if you have Cinquita just
Yep.
try to sneak through shit. Alright.
Okay. 5th level spell slot is marked off.
Alright. So then I would still like everybody to make me a stealth check with advantage, and then Sequita
Is rolling a 45.
You can technically
I don't know.
pick if you want to do a stealth check or a performance check, depending on how you want to do this.
It would
Yeah,
obviously be a stealth check.
What a question.
yeah,
Oh, no.
Yeah, for
I
my
That
figured.
is not with
performance
advantage.
being at a -1
Oh,
and
because it
stealth being at
cancels
a
out.
+13. Let me think.
Hey, I got an 18, so I'm pretty happy with
Wait.
that.
So we're stealthing through this invisible.
Most of us are. You're not.
For
You're
now.
not invisible, no. You'd have to
Yeah,
just
you-
do a straight up stealth check, but well, don't you? Do you need a tattoo? You already have the tattoo,
Yep.
so
Yeah,
you
and
have
to be
advantage.
fair, you can still. I would still
Yeah.
say you can
I have
try and stealth
advantage anyway. So
Yeah.
While, yeah.
I have
So-
a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I first cast
Borrowed
borrowed
knowledge?
knowledge
If
on
you know
myself?
that someone's gonna cast invisibility, then you can do it right before that. So sure.
I would
the
say,
greatest of rolls.
hey, how about casting invisibility?
And then say that's a good idea. I'm gonna
You can
cast
also,
borrow knowledge
because
on
we're-
myself.
Because we're going into enemy territory. Oh, you
Okay.
have
Yeah.
leather. You have leather armor on or not?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
So it's not with disadvantage anymore. So just a
Yes.
stealth check with proficiency
And advantage.
and advantage because invisible.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 and
Yeah.
an 11, so 24.
Is it with
Ooh.
advantage?
Yeah,
Yep.
because of the invisibility, you have advantage.
Thank God for invisibility.
Am I gonna roll better than
Nope.
Sequila?
Can't always
Close.
roll better than Sequita, right?
Close.
So that
I
would
could have done so much
be
better. I could have got like a 30.
Close.
17, 18, 21,
32
23,
without a natural
24.
20.
Alright, cool, nice.
Could be fine.
Pretty decent.
You, after being turned invisible, you go closer and closer into the city. It's not a long trek anymore in order to really get to the outside part of, like the outside wall of Oculi itself. However, as you start traveling in that general direction, you start noticing like more and more irregularities on the roads. You start seeing houses being built a little closer to one another, but you see the people living in them are scared, are wearing cloaks that have holes in them. You see a couple of bodies strewn out across this street that nobody seems to be looking out for. If you look at one of these bodies, you notice that they've probably been there for a couple of days at least. You notice how smallish beasts that still have taken on this slightly demonic form seems to be pecking at some of these corpses, trying to find meat wherever the fuck they can. And as you travel closer and closer, at a certain point in time, you start noticing the smell in the air. That smell of death and
Love.
decay. That smell of these people that have been laying here for quite a while.
Is it like right next to us as we're... Oh, but I was gonna say I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna break
Nope,
stealth.
because then you
Yeah,
lose your
probably not.
invisibility,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. let me
if
just-
at this point
I
you
think
just like
about
all
it,
of a
but I'm
sudden
like,
become visible, that might be a problem.
Yeah, no. So Ryan like invisibly goes like, no, not today.
In your
It's not
mind,
Yeah,
you
it's either
feel
me.
this like beat against your head of Jed, who's like, no.
Counterspell. Oh shit.
Yeah, well,
And then drop it for fucking
technically,
everyone.
if
It's the whole
technically, if
fucking- It's the
if
whole
J-
thing all over again. It just drops
Yes.
for everyone. Everyone just fucking freeze frames.
No, yeah. Anyway, sorry. So there's a smell of death and decay.
smells like Scunthorpe.
But with your stealth checks, it's easy enough to get closer and closer. Before I continue, I would like everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. Are we throwing up?
With Shadow's bonus
Yes,
or with that?
you would be close enough to Shiloh to get the
So what's that?
bonus.
It's-
Plus
it's
4
a-
or 3? 4.
What do I have to roll?
Constitution
Oh,
saving throw.
Oh,
please.
Constitution
So
7.
we take
Oh.
them.
yeah.
And it's with shallow stingy?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a +4?
Yep. We've said all of these things literally
Yeah,
10
sorry,
seconds
I
ago.
was-
Wait, Jed, can you use your
Not-
thingy or is that already included?
Oh yeah.
I don't
if
think
a
that breaks
15
Constitution. Yeah, I don't think
Nope.
that breaks.
I didn't roll so good, guys.
If a 15 fails, I would make it a 19 with my arcane deflection.
Okay, 15 does not fail.
Okay.
I rolled a
No.
13.
That does
That
fail.
does fail.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
Seems
Plus
like a you
one
problem.
with a 4. Yeah.
As you travel closer, you're starting to see these large walls. You do notice that the walls themselves, there's like small holes in them, but you also notice how the ice seems to have settled over the like smallish holes or cracks in the wall itself, almost as if they're trying to guard the wall, make sure that it's still protected even in its weaker points. But as you go closer, you guys didn't realize up until this point what it really meant that Mordred was the demon lord of death and undeath. But as you kind of like get into the last couple of streets, there's this sudden like waft of stinking, rotting air that just comes towards you, and you all look at the source of where this comes. And you actually hear Sequita just have like this moment where she almost throws up, as not that far of you, maybe 10-15 feet away from you, hidden before by like the slight buildings that were there, you all of a sudden just notice this heap of corpses. 50,
fun.
60-ish of them.
Lovely.
Some of them have probably been there for a couple of minutes. Some of them have been there for days, if not weeks. You notice some of the bodies, you can already see most of the skeleton that's kind of like popping out as most of the flesh has been pecked away. Some of them are just lying there dead. You can still see the traces of frostbite over their skin. And at this point, as you're starting to notice this, you actually notice two figures coming towards you, not focusing on you, but they're walking towards you. The same thing, their flesh seems to be partially rotten from like their jawline up to their neck. You notice that both of them are carrying a third figure between them. They walk up to the heap and they just chuck the body on top of it, falling. You see a couple of the other bodies fall down. At which point you notice the two figures turn around and you see the white in their eyes, no pupil. These are not living people as they kind of like walk around. The only sound they are able to make being this low growl, like as they just walk away back closer into the gate of the city. This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the centers of power of Mordred, and you're starting to realize why. Death isn't an anomaly here, it is just another day in the life of these people.
Well, life.
I have an idea.
Stay in the
Okay.
afterlife.
Close enough.
Go for it, Alicia. Go for it.
I can disguise self
You
That-
can disguise self.
You can.
in a skeleton.
Yes.
I mean, you are still
That
invisible at the
possible?
moment.
Currently, you're still invisible.
Yeah,
You're still invisible. Like...
but if you want to
Yeah.
dive deeper in,
Technically,
Yep.
if you want to at some point, you can transform into a skeleton, zombie, it doesn't matter.
okay.
Ooh. Okay. I think the first thing we need to do is find shelter somewhere.
Depends, are you going into the city or trying to do that outside of the city?
I mean, I
We're
think we
still
were trying to get
disguised.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Try and get
excuse
in.
me.
Bless.
God bless
A
you.
D4.
Shallow
Nice.
bless you.
How long would we still have on the
Damn it.
invis?
I would say it
Shallow
like
bless
it's
you.
not been really that long, so probably like still half of the time would still be there, like about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, something. So yeah, have a
Then we
bit.
can push on.
So
Yeah.
my disguise self is still going as well then.
Yep.
I'm not invisible.
Then we can like push on.
Try to get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You continue the road at this point. There is a very clear road, be it that most of it seems to have been made by figures and creatures walking over it more than people having actually built like a stone road. Maybe you see like remnants of it like to the sides, but that's about it. And as you follow this, you notice more and more figures. You notice people, again, as I said, not really too healthy of a condition. You actually probably see a couple of them that are kind of like falling to their knees, at which point a figure walks up to them, this time completely just bones, picks up a whip and just whoosh, slaps them immediately. The figure just stands back up, tries to continue on with their day, but you notice that these undead that you keep seeing throughout your travels, they seem to be looking for the dead, as if they're focusing on that. They don't necessarily care about the people themselves. It's just every single time you see a dead body, all of a sudden you notice that there's a skeleton there to pick it up and like kind of carry it off. You assume to what you at this point realize is one of the many heaps of corpses kind of scattered around the area. A couple of minutes later, however, you then do get to the main gate. Pretty large. You notice how there's like a set of 5 skeletal guards that are kind of like standing there. They're not really checking anything. They're also not like in the gate. They're kind of like to the sides, just looking over everything and everyone that comes in and goes out. You see like a cart just drives past. No one really seems to bat an eye. And again, a bunch of these don't have eyes, so why the hell am I making that comment? But they are currently paying attention to everything that comes in and comes out, do you still want to continue on, or do you want to change your plans?
We are invisible,
Yeah.
but it's more of a can they like sense us one way or another?
One way or
Or
another.
another.
It's not
Behind
necessarily
you,
that,
it's
it's
gonna
more
get you,
the
get you, get
idea that now you're getting to kind of sort of more of a choke point. It's not like you're going to run into these guards themselves, but you're getting to more of a choke point. Sequida's probably going to be fine, but the rest of you, as you said, are invisible, which means you do have this, like, if you bump into too many people, that's going to arouse a little bit
Is
of
this the
suspicion.
moment to disguise self to pass?
Maybe not in the center of the street.
Is
Just
that
like
If you suddenly appear, then it might be.
Yeah, if you suddenly pop out of nowhere, probably not.
I'm an invisible skeleton.
You'd need to
Is
find
there an
somewhere.
alley in
yeah.
the
It's not
neighborhood?
hard to find an alley. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
You can like kind of get behind a building and you'll be fine. But especially with
I'll
the
stay
stealth check.
invisible.
Then
Yes.
I go to an alley and
I
check
have
for
a worse
myself.
performance check than Dexy.
Okay.
I mean, at the same time, I mean, I could just go. Like, you guys wait there. I could go forward and drop something just very distracting, like
Yeah.
to make them all.
That might
Move
be better.
away.
So that way they move away a little bit, or at least split up a little bit, so it's easier to pass, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's fine.
How
That
long
might be
does
the better play for now.
World knowledge go?
I mean,
I think it's only 10 minutes. I think. Or
1
an hour,
hour.
actually.
1
Oh,
hour.
shit, never mind. Yeah, then you definitely still have it up. Well, it's practically the same amount of time as disability, so
Mhm.
like 6 seconds less. That's it.
But I can change the skill.
If
Choose
you
one
cast
skill
it
if
again.
you- I'm gonna cast it again then.
But
Oh
Only-
no, wait. Is the disguise self? Is
Well,
that,
careful, because if you cast it again, then you're going to lose invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, but first search for an ally, an ally.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
then,
but Liam is going to do the
disguise
distraction.
self, and then
Yeah, but how is everyone else going to pass? That's the thing.
cast.
Invisible.
yeah, I'm thinking of a whole group. Is
Yeah,
that
and
if
maybe
I,
we
if
can-
I, if I
we
could
can-
distract enough of them to move
Yeah,
away.
we can distract them. Then
Yeah, because I'm disguised out. I'm not invisible. I am visible to them.
Yeah.
I am just one of them. So if
we
I
can
use
do
that,
with two.
I'm
can
staying
do the-
invisible. You
Yeah,
can.
same. Because I have no backup plan for this.
Yeah.
Unless it's the whole teleporting thing all over again.
Oh, not again.
Not
Not
again.
yet.
I have currently. I don't know how I got it, but I have one use of a small amount of. I have some gunpowder on me.
Why?
I don't know.
Some
I,
gnomes.
I think I bought it ages ago. I think I did it. If I remember
Fine.
correctly, I think I bought it for a prank, but never used it.
Oh.
Well, look
This
at us
time,
now.
this
2
is
years
the time
later
for
down
the
line,
prank.
it
I love how it's like, I'm gonna pull off a prank. What do I need? Gunpowder!
gunpowder.
That's
And
the
what else?
results
A
in
gun.
Well, given my history so far, I like setting fire to things. Apparently.
True.
So I think what I would try and do is in the direction we want to head is I'd move ahead at a bit of a quicker pace than the rest,
Mhm.
and like go off to the like maybe down a different like street or whatever, in it off and not in the direction we want to go. Use said gunpowder, make it like a small explosion and a bit of a fire to try and distract things to go off in that direction, try and investigate. And just sort of be like, "Oh my god, what the hell's happened there?" But not actually say anything
Yeah.
because my performance is terrible. So I'd just be like,
Just mime.
Okay.
I mean, I'm disguised as an undead. Technically, I might not even have vocal cords. You don't know.
Yeah, true.
Just like
two
points,
things.
just like
One, make me a survival check to figure the shit out.
It's wisdom
But the
based.
gunpowder, plus fire equals boom.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I
you
should
know,
know this
how
already, I've
much
done
you
this
should
before.
use and all that fun stuff, like
Oh,
to
right.
place it decently and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
like, especially you're in a frozen area, you're about to make a fire in there, but your
Okay.
skills out in the wild are gonna help with this, and the DC is not extremely high.
Alright.
Still.
But, you know,
But natural one.
just give me a
Blue.
chance.
Survival. Okay. I have a +6 to this.
Oh, nice.
You'll very likely be
Hey.
fine.
What is something?
19.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And then second of all, because of course we need to make sure that nobody sees you doing this, please make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, +13.
Oh God, really?
Yes, I have expertise in stealth and sleight of hand.
I hate you.
No, sir.
Hey. Well, it's not a natural
Natural.
20, but still. That's a 30.
That's fine.
30.
So
Just
they
like
all
I said,
immediately notice you
Sorry,
said no.
sorry. 29. Sorry, I rolled a 60.
Ah,
okay.
well.
Oh, that 1 point actually makes the
Less
difference, Liam. I'm
less
sorry. Now you
impressive.
fail. Sorry.
We failed.
You blow
DC
yourself up.
30.
So you all see Sequita kind of just walking in. Are you doing this once you're already inside, or are you doing this in front of the gate? By the way, Sequita.
I think once we're inside to get rid of the crowd,
Okay.
so the people that are invisible aren't risking budging past and nudging into someone
Okay, I'm just quickly gonna make.
and revealing them.
Okay. You continue in. Nobody bats an eye. At which point you set this up entire thing. You wait for a couple of seconds. At which point you have like this, like this small explosion that happens. The undead seem relatively unfazed by loud noises, but they do look all in that general direction. The people all freak the fuck out, thinking, "Oh no, who's getting shot at?" and just like immediately
out.
like part ways. You all immediately notice how like the entrance itself, like the gateway itself, is like a lot emptier right now. There's still people there, just very, very little.
I think this is when we make
Few
our
and
move.
far
We
between.
fucking-
Yep.
So
This is
Bravo, team, go, 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 go.
everybody who's invisible, please make me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, and the DC will also be lower.
Alright, because I have a fucking
Dexterity
zero on
saving
this.
throw.
Yes.
But that's a natural 20,
Hey,
baby.
natural 20.
You'll love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy
And a
back.
dirty 20.
All the
30.
20s.
And a
And
You have
23.
Plus
Yeah.
16 to your dex saves!
Right,
How
but you get
did you
to
have-
add their fucking
what?
intelligence and shit.
And you have advantage.
Yeah, and
Ah.
you have
Wait, what,
advantage.
how'd you +16?
Yeah, it's
It's
insane. Oh, I
For
don't want
dex
to
I
think
have a
about it.
plus 12.
I also need a dex save from you.
It's
Oh!
it's worse.
Oh wow.
34!
Elfakri dodges fucking everything. She's dodging the fucking airport.
Wait.
Holy shit.
Sorry, please explain. How do you have a +16?
So-
Dex plus intelligence because of Blood Hunter plus proficiency bonus.
Oh wait,
Am I
she
forgetting
gets
something?
Blood Hunter gains
The
intelligence
fourth
to
from
it as
Shiloh.
well.
Oh, plus the 4 from Shiloh, right? So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even add the 4 on my fucking thing. So
Jeez,
I technically
9
have
from
a
proficiency and
24 as
dexterity.
well.
And what's your int?
Plus 4
Plus
because
4
of the
because of
headband.
headband.
So, yeah.
So
That's
it's
4 times plus 4.
8 and a 13 and then
A
a
lot.
+4. So that's actually 17. Technically.
Possibly, yeah.
If it's 4 proficiency, 4 intelligence. Wait, you do have 5 dex.
No,
No.
4.
4 decks.
Sorry, if you, sorry. Okay then, 16. I have
16,
5.
eh? Yeah. 4,
Lovely.
4 times
me.
4 is 16.
So pretty much you, all 4 of you, just get through the main gates. Shiloh kind of like stumbles over someone for a second, and you hear like a small ah. But other than that, nothing really happens. As the 5 of you are capable of getting into the gate easily enough. Other than that,
Elvakri is
Hey.
a ninja.
Oh shit.
Valkyrie literally just
Somehow
like instead of like
scout that.
walking through, just like walks on the ceiling of the gate
Yes.
and then like just
If-
doesn't
if
care.
Does a
But she just
backflip.
fucking floats and Tico
If-
just comes closer.
Oh no,
This
does
is a
the
missed
eagle
opportunity.
landing of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I
Missed
love it.
opportunity to go up in the books. If Sequita could see you, she would be incredibly impressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
too bad.
But nobody
Ah,
saw
But
it, so
she
it didn't
can't.
happen.
So,
Oh.
Sadly, nobody saw it.
Too bad. Too bad.
But you are now within the city itself, the city of Oculi. Congratulations. As you enter, you immediately get attacked. No. As you're kind of like looking around, you notice that the first part is just like kind of a small open square. There probably used to be a statue in the center of it, but at this current point it seems to have been smashed to pieces, unrecognizable. There's no like little plaque that like really mentions anything or anyone. You see a couple of like wilted and frozen trees that are kind of like there. It really not much to look at, honestly, but you do notice houses, people walking from one side to the other, and you notice how there's a couple of again, you know, skeletons that are just walking past the square itself. At a certain point in time, once again, you see someone drop dead immediately. 2 or 3 zombies just like go there, pick it up, carry the corpse inside. So you get the sense that outside is not the only place where there were heaps of corpses.
So I think this is the opportune moment to head to the sewers.
Back to episode 1, baby. We're
Yes.
going back. It's
Oh,
been too long.
wait. First of all,
Back to episode 1.
we have to kidnap someone and set
Some
something
even
on
like their
fire,
Fire.
and then we are back on first
I was
So
episode.
you-
I was gonna say the same thing, Alicia.
You pop into the sewers, and an hour later, you all of a sudden walk out, and we get the day of the. We get like
Yes.
start session 1
Indeed.
again.
Oh yeah.
You
We're
all have
carrying
to
a
make
giant
level.
head of something.
You all have to make level 3 characters. Coin makers. maybe?
This is how I met my party.
Oh no, an entire police station was suddenly frozen.
Jed, if you
Yes.
want to go and look
Something.
for a set of sewers, please make me an investigation check.
Can I help?
Sure. So you have advantage on your investigation check.
Because 23 isn't enough.
Yeah.
Do it again.
You need a 26 at least.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
I would say that after I set my distraction off, I would also be looking for somewhere to hide. Not necessarily sewers, maybe an empty building or
Sewers it is,
something.
baby.
Well, Jed does very easily find a sewage system. If you still want to look for a house, that's also a possibility. But then I'll need another investigation check.
So
I mean,
can
there
we-
is the fact that I have no idea if they got through or not because they're invisible.
True.
Yep. Luckily,
So
there
I
are
would do it
telepathic
regardless.
links, and
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
into Alicia Elfox.
So-
Make me an investigation check.
So
Investigation.
technically, I can't help it, Jet, because I
4.
didn't.
The 4 of you came through together. Sequita
Hey.
specifically didn't come through at the same time.
Got a good roll for a change. 22.
22. I mean, it's a demon-infested city. It's easy enough to find like a house that's just completely empty, be it partially ajar, like a couple of holes in the wall. So if you sleep here, it's probably going to be cold. Other than that, it's a house.
Yeah. Now I realize the flaw in my plan.
Yes.
I have
Also,
2
the floor
questions.
in the house.
Unless they were paying attention as to which undead was me, they
So,
wouldn't know where I've gone,
What was your stealth
and I
check
can't
again?
see them. My
24.
stealth,
Does anyone have a higher
20
passive perception than 24?
no,
Nope.
my stealth was
Fuck
29.
no.
Nope.
There you go.
I have two questions.
No, it was 24. Sorry.
Yeah. You have 2
Uh-oh.
questions. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Do we see an empty inn?
Oh, fuck.
Not from here, no.
Oof.
Second question. Probably the answer is gonna be no. But
Mhm.
can I
balls.
make a telepathic link with Sequila?
No, because you can't see her, because your passive perception isn't 24 or higher.
Okay. Never mind. Then.
Hey, look,
this-
there's
this is why
disadvantages
I
to
said
high
I
stealth.
realized the flaw in my plan.
Yes.
They don't know
So-
where I am. I
so
don't know where they are.
So pretty much the 4 of you find a sewer that you can go into, and then you realize, wait, we lost sight
Where
of
is
Sequita.
Sequita?
Is the sewage system
And I found a
is
random
it
house.
empty?
What do you mean
Shit.
empty?
The sewer where we're at, is
Like-
there like a lot of people or undead people moving?
I
Oh,
hope not.
inside the sewers? No, the sewers, apart from,
Mice.
you know, water
Crocodiles.
and dead
Rats.
bodies. No, there's
Is
nothing
is there
really there.
a secret rebel base in the sewer?
Yes.
I don't
Not
know.
that you know
It would
of.
be fucking- That's why it's a
Okay.
secret.
So
yes,
I would like to send to
19
Sequida
intelligence my
Okay.
ass.
You're gonna drop
sewage entry pothole 3rd street on the left from the gate.
Show yourself.
You should have predicted this. You have
Telepathic link.
1 minute.
Sakura, you hear a message in your mind.
Are we all?
No, it's
oh,
just
just Jen.
only
Okay,
I.
I can respond to this. How long
Yes.
do I have to respond to this?
Couple of seconds, technically.
Yes, but for Flair a bit longer.
Yes.
Okay. And I hear Jed saying that sewer entrance, 3rd street from the left. Okay, you hear Jed hears back. For fuck's sake, not another sewer.
To be fair, it's been a very long. It's been very long.
But glad you got through. Okay, on my way.
And about like
Please.
30 seconds later, the pothole opens again, and you see a Sakura.
Oh no, a random undead.
A zombie!
Roll initiative!
Are they still invisible at this point?
No, you cast it,
Everybody except for Jed.
I
Alright. So I come down and I just see Jed. It's like, oh, hey, dude.
the rest should be around. Can he at least speak up a little?
Yeah, I'm gonna like walk
I
behind
drop my
Sakura.
invisibility.
If I can't see, I'm just going to randomly slap in this direction. If you're in the way, it's your own fault.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
drop my
like try and
invisibility.
walk behind Sakura and just like whisper in her ear. Right behind you.
Make a dex save.
Yes.
Oh!
Well,
Make a telepathic
wouldn't that
link with
technically be a
Sakura.
stealth thing?
No, make a dex save.
Okay, no, cool. Well, to be fair, yeah. Yeah.
Ryu! All of a sudden, you just get slapped across the face by Sakura.
I deserve that.
I make a telepathic link with Sakura,
Sure.
and I say, I'm right behind you.
I think
Sakura,
it's my.
you hear, I'm right behind you in the back of your mind.
Your dick move.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, using all of my senses could just for asserting dominance, I suppose, in this regard.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to sense where she is
Like
with my
perception
passive
check.
perception?
Perception
I'm
check.
invisible.
And but what I want to do is a second I hear that, use my reflexes to just pull out one of my short swords and get behind her and just have it at her neck.
Okay, make a perception
Wait.
check.
Can I?
Okay.
You
There's
roll
no
a stealth
intent
check
of harm.
with
There's no intent
advantage.
of harm here. Don't
Or
worry.
is there?
Yeah,
No intent of harm. So perception check.
you're
Just
still
drop that
looking
down, I
like
have
a
to use another one.
random
Skeleton.
skeleton,
Second.
right?
Natural
Sakura's-
20.
Sakura's villain.
Which totals?
30.
Will Valkyrie make a
Wait.
stealth check with advantage? Do you ever beat a 30?
With a natural 20, I guess.
No.
Maybe. Would it even? What would happen?
4
No,
dex
she
plus
has
4
plus
prof? No, it'd be 28, so...
I don't know. Who loses?
Bullshit points.
Do it
You
anyway.
want to spend bullshit points on this?
No, it's not happening. It's not a natural
Nah,
20.
You're,
It's not
you're
happening.
still proficient in stealth, so it would be a 25
It's
because of borrowed
20
knowledge.
No.
25.
Yeah. 25.
Hmm?
Some
I mean,
bullshit
I could
points
technically
can
add a
make it
bullshit point of
25.
mine.
I just
Yeah.
have one bullshit point, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be a 29.
29
So,
max. Yeah.
So, Elvakri, you kind of like say that in her head, and you see her kind of like look up for a second, just pull out a short sword. You don't really know why. And at which point, because you are in a dark area, so all of a sudden Sakura just
Oh,
vanishes
no.
for like a split second. At which point you feel a short sword to your throat.
And the whisper in your ear going, I know.
Oh
shit. Oh,
shit.
Villain
We're
arc.
gonna play that
Right
game.
And then I pull the sword away from your neck and just wah, on your cheek. And then move away.
Oh.
Oh, and then I slap her. No.
Hypnotic pattern, Bolt Monster, Fireball. It's like, come on, people.
I like review.
There's a giant war erupting in the sewers like nobody's business.
I didn't know why.
Burning hands. Like, throw back to the beginning.
Oh,
Scorching
awesome.
ray.
You just zoom out the camera towards the pothole, and you can just see like a little bit of fire get out. Stars, little bit of light.
Like at the end, you
Somehow
actually
I'm
just see the
never-
pothole kind of like get pushed off for a second and
Yes.
just kind of like fall back down. Oh, I love it.
Oh, we're fucking
Oh.
idiots.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
it is stated at the beginning of every episode.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true. This is why. But you're all together in the sewer system right now.
Nice.
Jed, you're no longer invisible. The rest of you technically still is.
Partially.
Not Sakura, but yeah.
I
Sure.
would disguise myself into something that I saw upstairs.
Right now?
Like, as soon as I hear movement.
I'm asking.
As soon as I hear movement. Yeah.
Currently, you don't
What-
hear movement yet.
Right.
Something similar to what I look like, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just change like
So,
the hairstyle a little bit. To, like, a
Left
little
or
bit of
right?
hair.
Yeah. Okay, I have a plan, and it is to set up a base inside sewage system.
But why?
We only need like a small hollow piece of like underground, and then I can stone shape some like wall in front of it with a door or something that we can move in or out of.
Do we still have some magic
Yes.
pigment?
Yeah.
We can draw.
Can I ask a serious question though?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
It's both in and out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
What was our main goal of coming here?
Take over the city.
take over the city.
So
Yeah.
we want to remove all of the
The
more
commanders, yeah.
undead presence.
Kill the 7 generals.
Yeah. Commanders thingies.
Right,
Commanders.
right.
Or at
So
least.
so it
kill
wasn't going to be
most of
like
them.
this one like big like army battle or anything. No, it's more of a it's an Alvarez type
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah,
If
that is
we-
that is what we're
Right.
attempting
Yeah.
for now.
Okay.
If we're
we
gonna
like
try
kill
that.
4 of
Alright,
the
alright.
generals or commanders, and then
It
we
would
take
help.
over, like, we get out, and then we do the big commander battle, but with, like, 3 versus
Yeah.
5, it's also
Mm-hmm. Yep.
a
We're
possibility.
gonna
Still
try
better, yeah.
to kill some
Yeah.
first or not?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Before
what he
they
said.
do.
Cool.
Okay, so I
Cool,
wasn't
cool,
paying
cool.
attention
As
Yep.
usual.
as usual.
So, yeah.
So nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
I mean, soccer doesn't pay a lot of attention half the time anyway, so
Mhm. So,
Okay.
can we take, like, 20 or 30 minutes in the sewage system, like the sewers, to see if there is, like, any broom closet or, like,
Broom closet?
maintenance
Yeah.
shack.
I mean, sometimes
or-
there's like little like alleyways and sewers, right? That have like a
Yeah.
little bit of water, but not much. Usually like a whole little like a platform, I guess it would be. We
Yeah.
can make like a little angled
Yeah.
platform,
It's easy
like
enough.
a mini
it's,
house.
It's
yeah.
easy enough to find something like this. It's not like to be fair. Also, a part of this sewage system seems to have been not really
Abandoned.
kept up well.
Yeah.
Let's say it like that. So it's easy enough to find like a little space here that you can hidey hole in, so to speak, and then if you stone shape it a little bit, it'll do service as a very basic little base. You can probably even just find like an actual like area that was like in the past like a control room, but seems to have been put into
Okay.
disuse, especially since you're still more towards the outside of the city than really towards the inward part.
Right.
it's a foothold.
Sorry, you just got kicked out of Fantasy Grounds again.
Okay.
It
Ryo-
keeps doing it like every fucking 15 minutes. It's so annoying.
Ryo,
I'm
Connect
like
with the
trying to
VPN.
be active so it doesn't kick me from AFK or something. It just doesn't.
No.
Connect with the VPN.
Possible.
Nice. My client username is already in use again. The fuck.
Just wait a minute.
I have
Yeah.
no problem with connecting. I just can't. I can only see other people's interactions. I can't interact with it
We'll
myself.
see if we can fix it.
Other
Yeah.
than open,
Fix
I can
something.
open images
Okay.
and that's it.
So
Fancy.
I'll just mark
Sorry,
off
Carl.
2 use of stone shape
Okay.
to like help it a little. Okay, so we have
Is
a
good.
So we have a
Simple-
rest place
Yeah.
yes.
basically.
a simple
Hold on.
base of operations.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a safe long rest place, but I'm
No.
assuming you
Nah.
figured that.
Yep.
But at least we're not getting exhaustion.
Yes.
But it is a place that if we do venture out, we do have to make it back to.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we're in a hostile area, so
Yes.
Yeah, potentially.
easier said than done.
Yes. But still,
I'm gonna like
something.
try and make like a mental map of the area on how to get here.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the same
Yeah.
thing. Like
Maybe even, like-
maybe scout out the tunnels a bit more
Yeah,
before we
I
go
was gonna
back
say
up.
the same. Yeah, we do a little like a small like 10 minutes like around.
Maybe
this
in a bit
small
more,
area.
like an
Yeah,
hour
maybe.
maybe.
But
How long
yeah.
do you need for stone shape, Jed?
An action.
An action. Okay, just.
So
figured
6
that out.
seconds. Cool.
I mean, you would have
Brilliant.
spent a little bit of time finding the exact area,
Yeah.
but you would be able to
Yeah.
like spend 10, 15 more minutes
So
here.
invisibility would wear off.
In like 10, 15 minutes, yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, then we take the time
Given what
to...
we're doing. Oh shit! I don't have any.
Don't have any more.
Jed,
Yes.
would you mind loaning me some
Ink.
ink and some parchment?
And parchment.
maybe just like a sheet
Do you
or
think
two.
we're a charity? Eh?
It's going to aid or cause. I mean,
Fine.
Right, not
I love
really
it.
this.
Fine.
I mean, your ability to create this little base is fantastic, but giving my survival skills, maybe giving it, allowing me to map out the tunnels for us.
do we need a quill as well, or will you draw with your...
I actually have a quill on me.
Fingers.
I have
there
a
you
quill
go
on me.
then.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got one. Like no shit, I actually have one in my inventory. I don't know where the fuck I got it from, but
Starting
You know
equipment.
what?
I
yeah,
know.
Since-
probably.
Since we won't be using it anyway, let's use the magical golden ink that we used to draw up contracts with.
Oh, I mean, I technically I could just use like I could snap off the end of an arrow and use that as a quill. It's fine.
Jed, I'm
Okay,
going
but
to ask
I
you
was-
the question that you should probably pay attention to. Are you sure?
Like not even aside of the whole demonic thing, yeah, you're gonna draw on a fucking piece of parchment with golden ink. We're trying to make this shit readable.
That's
Gold
fine.
ink on parchment is not really gonna fucking look.
Okay, I get
It's
it.
gonna be normal ink.
Yeah,
it's,
I have a
yeah,
I have
it's,
a
it's
normal
basic
as well.
ink, like
All right.
a vial of...
Now, if I could nab that off you and the
Yeah.
quill from
Mhm.
Ryu, then I can, with my survival skills, map out
Yeah,
the tunnels and mark
Yeah.
off the exits / entrances
Wow.
and
your-
potential hazards.
What's your survival bonus, Sequita?
+6.
Okay, yeah, fine. Easy enough. Being a ranger and with the bonus. Yeah, easy enough for you to do that. So are you also kind of like scouting out, or like what are you doing to draw this map? Is it just...
If we're going to take some time to scout out, then yes, then I definitely would.
Okay.
I'd scout out as much as I could while mapping at the same time, making sure I don't get too far from the
Sequita,
group.
just like... let me make you invisible, even though you're invisible in like dim light, but if you come across something with
So
light,
actually invisible,
yeah, then you're invisible.
All right, yeah, no, that's fine.
Are you ever
Is this a stealth
going
mission?
Nope, this is not a stealth mission.
to reconnaissance mission?
Yes, something completely different.
Are you ever going out of the sewers for this, Sequita? Like, do you want to also have like a look of the city itself?
The most I would do
Mhm.
is if I find another entrance / exit, like another manhole cover,
Mhm.
I would take a minute or so to listen
Mhm.
through it to see if I could hear any footfalls, anything, and then maybe just have a quick peek, like a 360 peek, and then back down again.
Okay.
At most, just to at least then I could say what is outside of this entrance,
Mhm.
but no more than that. I wouldn't actually physically go all the way outside and go out and do anything.
Okay. Easy enough for you to kind of like look around, and at a certain point in time, you do find like a second manhole cover as you're kind of like just mapping the area out in like a couple of minutes. What's your passive perception?
20.
20.
Too much.
Nice.
As you're kind of like listening to this, all of a sudden, like at a start, it's very like, you know, rowdy kind of city sounds. Be it then, you know, a little bit scareder and a lot of in between. Pretty much.
There are pirates.
Yar.
Arr, matey.
Screw you.
Yo.
And
be
then just
walking
off to the
like
distance, I hear gum gum.
No. Bad sequitur.
Sorry, I've been binging it a lot.
Yeah,
so.
me too. Anyway,
Same.
Me not.
as you're kind of listening, you hear these sounds, and then all of a sudden it drops quiet. Not no sound quiet, but like a lot of the sound just like diminishes, almost like someone took the volume knob and just like turned it like 30-ish degrees. What do you want to do?
Two.
Was that at the like, another cover that I
Yeah.
came to, or just
Indeed.
And all of a sudden, all the sound that's just while I was listening.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I want to use first. I want to use my primeval awareness
Mm-hmm.
because I know undead aren't fiends.
Mm-hmm.
So even though this is going to detect undead as well, but I want to be able to detect anything else other than that. I'm going to use that as well, just in case something bigger and badder has showed up or something like that. Because if the sound just suddenly went away, then something's occurring in my mind.
I'm quickly gonna look something up about primeval.
As an action, you can expend one ranger slot minute per level of spell slot.
Yep.
Sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you.
Yeah, but I've
You'll have a lot. Yeah, you'll have a lot
and
of
I've
undead
been
things.
revealing like position and stuff with that as well. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This doesn't break your invisibility, so you're still invisible, right?
Yeah, because it's just something
It's a
that I
feature.
sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you use this, and you
I'm
kind
just
of
using a level 1, so 1 minute.
yeah. Okay. You focus on it for a little bit, and you kind of like feel your senses go out through this area. You sense, I mean, a ridiculous amount of undead. I am not going to tell you a number because
Expected that.
Yeah.
Anything else that I'm looking for?
At the same time, however, I'm actually quickly just gonna roll something. Yeah, okay. You're still up in the air a little bit, which makes you think that it has something to do with like the gate that you guys went through, because you're still like just in range of it. Because I rolled for it. You also sense a weird combination of like an undead and demonic presence there, a little bit more powerful than like the random undead that you've been running into throughout the city.
Undemonic.
Yeah, undemonic. The dead.
Very good England.
Kick the dead.
And yet that's not what's drawing your attention. The thing that's drawing your attention is not too far, maybe in like one street over or something, you sense this large demonic presence. And as you're kind of like sensing this, and you sense this for about a minute, you notice that it's moving. And it's moving closer and closer towards you. You get the sense it's just walking through the street, because it's still above you, to be fair. And as the primeval awareness fades, you actually even get the sense that you hear this like as it's just very slowly, all the time in the world, it's just moving.
And no sense of urgency, just like it's patrolling.
Yep. I would also, if you don't mind, I would also like you to make me just roll me a d20 with advantage, if you please.
A D20
Okay.
with advantage. Yo.
13. The other one was a natural 1.
13? Okay. Throughout this entirety of this primeval awareness, apart from the set of undead, apart from the big demonic presence that you've sensed, there's another thing.
No, another
Very,
thing.
very faint. Because it's not really a thing or a creature. But there seems to be this slight... The best way that I can describe it is like a slight thread throughout this entire mile that you've been able to detect of demonic, certainly, but also this weird fayish kind of energy.
Age. And just makes you think of Star Trek Voyager. That's a disease.
Fey hyphen ish.
Oh, Fey. Oh, Fey-ish. Sorry, I thought you said Phage.
No, Fey.
I understood
Fe-
beige as in
Fey-ish.
like the color.
Oh, sorry. Fey-ish kind of
Fey-ish.
energy.
Alright,
And
okay,
it
yeah.
seems
Fey energy,
it's
yeah.
very faint, and it almost seems to be like a thread throughout what you can guess is the
Fey.
entirety of the 1 mile radius that you're able to detect this in.
The big Fey energy here.
Hmm.
I mean, apparently.
It is kinda
His
weird.
brain is going, what the fuck?
This is like a loading thing, like,
Yeah. For a second, I was like, how can I detect that? But then I remember Fey is actually part of Primeval Awareness.
Which is why I needed to look at primeval awareness.
Bruce.
Yeah, it can detect Fey. But then technically, aren't I a daughter of a Fey person?
That as well.
So you'd think I'd be able to sense it. But so, either or. 6 or a half dozen. Yeah. So it feels like this is, yeah. There's a big boy roaming about, big demonic boy.
Boy.
And this weird Fey essence. It has me really confused.
Maybe
Okay.
yeah.
Curiosity of seeing whatever this big boy is quite high, but the curiosity, what the fuck this Fey thing is even more. How far away do I sense it?
Well, the Fey or the demonic?
The Fey.
Throughout
Fey.
the entire area.
It's a lingering.
It's more of a
feeling in the
thread
air.
of energy than really a being.
There's something in the air, Wick.
So there's some
get help
kind
for
of
that.
Fey
Something like that,
energy
yeah.
around here.
Sort of, yes.
could it
This may be a stretch of what I'm able to sense.
Mhm.
Does it feel malignant?
You
As
have
in
no idea.
Evil. I can just sense it's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe another time distortion thing from the Feywild, no?
Keeping undead stuff
Alright.
upright.
That or like some kind of illusion shit, like, because what I know, like, or at least what we've figured out from the Fey is that they love time trickery and that they love illusions trickery.
Yeah.
So one of those two is usually what is up. But why it's here is like, oh, this might be a stretch, but like, do we know exactly what more? Like, I know that Morgana's like a demon like patron, right? But like, does she have? Do we know if she has any relation to the Fae or not? I don't think so, right?
You know very little of Morgana.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, did we?
Stretch, but-
I wasn't there for that session, but did we come in close contact with Morgana,
No.
or was it just?
No.
Uh,
No.
Just
no.
visitors.
She just
Not
she
even
just
slightly.
chucked fucking rocks at the city, and the city died.
And
So
Jed
what,
scryed on her.
what contact did we have?
Jed scryed on her and meteors were thrown.
Trying
was
some
it. Oh, so-
sending where they
right.
call this vermin,
Yeah.
or even worse, like just little grains of sand who are useless.
Right. So
But
so
she-
it was Jed scrying the god contact.
Pretty much.
So I wouldn't have been able to detect jack shit.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
never mind then. So I
With the-
can't. All right then. So okay, with that, then I think again, given what Riley just said about what we know is that they like illusions and time
Mhm.
trickery and all this and the other. Maybe
Mhm.
there's more to the city than meets the eye, literally.
We
Knowing
thought,
that,
oh,
the
yeah, sorry.
curiosity of that is winning over. I was going to lift the lid to see the big boy, to see what it is. But
Go
now
for
knowing
it.
that with the
Yeah.
faith thing, I might still do it. But
You're invisible for a reason, Cyprian. Go for
yeah,
it.
fuck it. But I'm invisible, but the manhole cover isn't. If I lift that up and look out, there's some much. You know,
can have a
fuck
little-
it. I'm gonna. You say it was the street over, or did it go past this manhole cover?
During the primeval awareness, it has not passed the minehole cover. No.
So I need to go outside.
Jed, were you gonna say something? Sorry.
Yeah, we saw the 1v1 versus Mordred and Ariana, right?
Yes.
In one of the smaller cities.
Yes.
Like smaller. I don't remember if I had that magic running, but would anything that Mordred did at that point?
Not that you know.
Okay, thank you.
Sakura. First of all, I know you were gonna like this, but make me a stealth check.
That.
There's some sus shit going on right now.
And
Oh
advantage.
wait, no. Oh, I was about to say I almost rolled one dice there and I forgot tattoo.
Oh, can't be having that now.
And
No,
invisibility.
no,
Invisible.
can't be rolling a stealth check
Whoa.
with the straight roll.
And technically also in dim light, so you have like 3 reasons why you have advantage. No, you don't get to roll 4 dice.
Oh,
Aw.
Oh,
Okay,
Joy
fine
kill.
then. It's only a 31.
it should be fine.
I hate you so much.
I
You
love
don't
this so
understand.
At this
I rolled
point,
a
we're just
13 and
waiting.
an 18. So
Yeah, at this point,
minimum...
we're just waiting until Sakura rolls the 1 in 400 chance where she rolls
Yep.
double the 1, and then it's just
It-
like, oh.
And then it's
It
still
is
a fucking
coming.
14.
Yeah, but it's only 40.
So you kind of like lift the cover up, and you're kind of like looking out at the street, kind of like 360ing it. It is a small like side alleyway, so you don't have like a full view of the street itself. However, the immediate thing that you notice is that there's a couple of people, like commoners, you could say, that are legitimately knowing that this place is freezing cold, are just on the ground, face down, knees in the ice/snow, just looking down, shaking. You don't know it's from fear or from the cold, but they are just looking down at the ground. And you wait for a couple of seconds. At which point, once again, you just hear this like boot that like cracks down on ice and snow. It is coming closer.
it's coming.
Do you want to
a little
keep
bit close.
looking, or
Yes.
okay?
I want to see what's going on. How long has it been? Am I still invisible?
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. You still have a while.
And you mentioned about snow and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a layer of snow?
Not really a
Around.
layer. It's like patches of snow that are still there, and then like the wetness, of like snow that's kind of that
Okay.
used to be there, but then it's kind of like you know um unfrozen a little bit. But you still have like that very like slippery frozen area that's kind of like underneath it. That's still there, so you do still hear these like cracks. You would probably also every now and again see like a person fall to their knees, at which point there's like usually like a whip crack that follows.
Okay. I'm
as you-
invisible, so I can't do that because it will break it. Fuck. I was going to say I was going to do pass without trace because then I wouldn't leave a trace regardless, but that would break invisibility.
Yeah.
You do get the sense it's coming closer. So that's the good news. Or bad news, depending.
Do I just rely on my stealth? Because I want to peek out. I want to. Because you say I'm in a slight alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really want to go out and sort of peek around the corner and just have a look down like the two directions of the street.
Okay. So wait, you're getting out of the cover, or?
Yeah, but I want to use pass without trace for the potential footprints.
Okay. That's fine.
But that would break invisibility, wouldn't
Yes, it would.
But you have disguise self at will, so I think you're smart enough to cast pass without trace, like pop out of
it?
sewers.
Can I do both?
Disguise
yes.
self is not.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's not
concentration,
concentration, I
so you
think.
can do both, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, disguise self isn't.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
concentration.
and it is at will.
I forgot
for
about
you.
that. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna break my stealth.
Okay. Your invisibility.
And use
Would I know
invisibility. That yeah.
that invisibility is broken?
I would
Yep.
say sure.
Oh yeah, people, something's happening. People.
You all of a
What's
sudden
happening?
sense like your magic. There's like a small ripple as something happens.
I would at the same time assume that if I did that,
Mhm.
Jed might use sending to try and find out what's going on.
Look,
He
you,
might
I'm
not.
casting-
He might not.
I'm casting
I'm
arcane
risking.
eye. I want to see.
Risking it.
I want to have eyes on the ground.
Okay.
So I'm disguising self
Mhm.
as one of the undeads I've seen, and I'm also
Sure.
going to use pass without trace to keep any trail back to that manhole not there.
Okay.
And I'm popping out.
Okay.
Only to the ends of the alleyway. I'm not going any further, so I can have a look down the street and at least try and see what this big fucker is.
Okay. You pop out. Kind of sneak towards the thing. I'm not going to let you re-roll your stuff.
I replaced the manhole cover as well, just
Sure.
in case someone looks down while I'm out.
You have like a fucking plus 24. I'm not worried about you failing that check yet. You kind of get to the side where you hear the noises and you peek around the corner. You've seen a couple of commoners already kind of like sitting on their knees in the snow, shaking, and you notice that this is sort of a trend that continues down the street. There's more people there that are very actively looking down.
It does hurt me inside that I can't actually help them right this second. I wish I could, but I can't.
At that point, however, you look a little further down the street. At this point, probably about 90-ish feet. You see, first of all, a large group of undead that are kind of like around, just like kind of like between one another, just walking from side to side every now and again, just freaking out one of the villagers. But it's sort of to the front, like in the center of the road, you see this very large, imposing figure. You see this dark armor that's kind of like fit from head to toe. You notice this large helmet on him. You see that it's actually a large figure, like about 9.5 feet, give or take. And
Damn.
this large sword that he's just like holding next to him. And you actually now hear how it's constantly just like scraping over the ground. Just like constantly not really paying attention to that sword, very subtly just walking ahead. And now, as you kind of have like a relatively close visual, you actually notice how seemingly out of the blackened armor, you notice these like pieces of tree trunk that seem to like almost grow out of
Fucking
it,
God.
sort of like partially under the shoulder pads, like from underneath the helmet. You notice how like one of the hands, there seems to almost be there's still like bone there and like flesh a little bit, but there's also seems to be like an additional piece of like wood that's also sticking out. And he just like keeps walking.
Ooh, shit.
Every now and again just like looking around at creatures that you very much suspect it sees as subjects, maybe even less.
Okay then. Well, having glimpsed this thing, I'm gonna make my way back. I'm fucking off.
Okay,
Yes.
Quietly, not quickly.
make me a perception check.
Fucking off. Quietly.
Perception check. Okay. What's that? Plus 10. Okay. That is a 15.
15.
Oh, great.
Meanwhile, I disconnected.
You
Again.
kind of like go back in, and at a certain point in time, there's something that stops you. Because it's gotten even quieter
Uh-oh.
as you notice that the figure itself has stopped. What you doing?
It's not. If I look down the alley, it's not at the end of the alley just
No.
staring at me, is it?
It's not. It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's just looking at the...
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I imagine that in like a cutscene of a horror game. It's like go down the end of it, you see it coming. It's like he gets to the thing, and everything goes quiet. You turn around, and there it is.
At the speed it was going, you would suspect it was like 70, 80 feet still away from the alley. So
All right. It gets really quiet again.
yeah.
And do I get like to the point where I just need to lower the thing, the manhole cover, and I'm gone again, or
Yeah. You want to just?
Did you open
walk
the
away?
manhole cover?
okay, I will briefly look back to see what's going on before I close the thing.
You don't see it because it's not in the alleyway itself.
Yeah, no, I'm closing the damn thing. I'm heading back to the group.
Okay.
With
Yeah,
my arcane eye?
I feel like I have. Yeah, I've pushed my luck enough as it is.
Yeah.
Being on my own.
You would have cast Arcane Eye the moment Sekura dropped
dropped
concentration, right?
invisibility.
Drop the invis. Yeah, you would have noticed that.
Within range, so you would have to technically go back to the manhole cover and then keep moving it? Is that?
No, I can just stay in place and just move the arcane eye 30 feet.
Yeah,
I can
around.
just stay in place.
within range,
I
so within 30 feet of you, which technically you could place it above the... Yeah, you could technically place it, because it doesn't say you have to do it at a spot you can see. You could, like, put it on the street. Is it invisible? Oh, yeah, it's invisible. Okay.
It is invisible.
Thank God.
And it has dark vision.
Invisible
Oh, thank
magical
God.
eye.
Dark vision's not
Is
the
it
issue
invisible?
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna say, make me
We need to go pee.
an intelligence check.
Oh no.
This is mostly partially like figuring out the direction that you have to go, and sort of also how quickly
That's
you can
fine.
move the eye itself.
Yep.
16.
Yeah.
You move the eye in the
Mhm.
correct general direction, because you did see where Sakura moved
Good.
off to the first time. You would also suspect that it's deeper in the city. Does the arcane eye only allow you to hear?
Only see, I think.
Visual information.
Yep.
So, at first glance, you don't really see anything. You just look around you. But at a certain point in time, there's all of a sudden this street where people are kneeling down in the cold.
Interesting.
The eye kind of like turns, and you have like a little bit of a vision of the street. There's no Sequita there anymore. Not that you would have been able to see her with fucking stealth.
It has no blind sight.
You move a little closer because otherwise you can't really get a clear view, and you also see this figure, this large, hulking figure, the black armor, the roots kind of sticking out. And you notice that it's standing there, and it's looking in a certain direction. You notice that there's a couple of commoners there. They're all shaking from the cold. But you know that weird feeling when you don't really know what's going on? You just have to sneak a peek.
Yes, I've had it for
Anxiety.
the last 91 episodes.
And you see this like one like younger, like 25-ish year old gentleman just like kind of looks up.
Oh, poor dude.
And you see him just kind of like look in the eyes of this creature, if it had eyes, because it just has like this helmet. You hear this. Well, no, you don't hear shit. Never mind. You don't hear shit. You notice the shoulder kind of like going up and down as if it's like laughing about something. That way you still get it.
Thank you.
At which point you notice him like taking the sword that it's been carrying behind it, points it at the figure. At which point all of the undead around it stop. Look in that direction. And just all jump. That group of commoners just immediately destroying these people, knocking them out. A couple of them that have like claws or swords with them, just cutting them to pieces. You have this one person that looked up, and then there's like 4 or 5 others that are next to it that are kind of like caught in the crossfire of this happening. And it only takes like a split second, at which point these people are dead on the ground, bleeding out. No movement. At which point you notice the creature, the large hulking figure, kind of raise his sword, and all of these undead immediately just walk back. It kind of like drops the sword again.
Okay.
Starts moving. At which point you see a couple of undead just picking up these pieces of the pieces at this point of these people and dragging them off in separate directions.
Christ.
Yeah.
At which point the figure just keeps moving.
Okay.
And that thing was very demonic, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much.
Yeah.
That's
Very
okay.
demonic. Very demonic, very big, and yeah.
So I cast modify memory on myself.
Okay.
I don't think you have the spell slot for it.
I don't have the spell slot.
You can't even do it.
I don't even have the
He comes
spell.
out of there,
It's
and
like-
he's just there huddled in the corner in the fetal position going...
I'm legitimately imagining that like the rest of you are kind of like, I don't know, preparing camp, setting up the beds and stuff, and then all of a sudden you just see Sequita come in. Sequita looks and just sees Jet sitting there in the corner, just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, but I've seen the entity that he was watching, and but I'm like, holy shit, it was that bad? Fuck.
It was that bad. And
I kind of understand considering what I saw, but I didn't see what he saw.
Mm-hmm.
But considering
I'll spare
what
you
I
the
know,
gruesome details.
yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, Sequita,
At least
it's
the-
easy enough for you to get back to camp, quote unquote.
And I have with the generously given ink and parchment and quill, I have also mapped it out as well as written the exits and also noted on the side a big fucker.
Big fucker. Just big fucker.
Okay.
Yeah, but I then drew a little diagram of it, not diagram, a little sketch of him on the back. I'm not very good at drawing. Making the map, yes, that's fine. But drawing a figure, not so
And,
not
good.
quite
yet,
the same,
Jed, the moment you see this little stick figure
Yep.
drawing.
Yeah, it is essentially a stick figure.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, Ryu. That
can draw
is
maps,
a tree
yes.
trunk
For drawing people
sticking
do.
out of its torso.
Also, I got kicked out of Fantasy Grounds again.
Again.
So yeah,
Nice.
so I get back and I'm like, okay, right, guys, there's an exit over there, but the holy shit. Oh, Jed, you saw it too, didn't you?
Yes. It left quite the impression.
So, on a scale from 1 to 10,
How bad is it?
How bad is it?
Well,
Like, I'm talking like 10 is Morgana, yeah? Just
Okay.
so we have a point of reference here.
If Ariana's cost was a 7,
I'd say 6.
Oh shit.
this
So,
was
6 we can handle.
It's yeah, whatever this fucking thing is,
Yep. If Ariana's
I'd
cost was
say
a
Is this
7,
only like
this is
one
a
of the
6.
generals as well?
Is this a general?
I fucking
I-
hope so. If not,
I'd put this
No.
thing on the same scale as insert name of dude we killed in Elvarest,
You can put him above that.
or higher. That was what I was going to say, because I can't remember what was his name. The general we killed in Alvarez.
Sanguine.
Sanguine. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Chill.
Lord
Yeah,
Sanguine.
Lord
Oh.
Sanguine.
Yeah. I'd put him
Fine.
sanguine or higher.
Oh, you want to
Likely
compare
higher.
him to the three-headed thing? Probably same level something.
Yeah, the thing you attacked, Ryu. Or the thing that attacked
Yeah, the fucking behemoth looking
Yep.
bird that was fucking
Ha!
me as I was
Okay,
in front
So,
of it.
So-
yeah.
you. How about we send a strongly worded letter to Mordred to tell him that he should stay on his side of the continent? And then we just say, no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. And just like, live and let die, I suppose.
Yeah, nah, that ain't gonna work for me, Jed. You
We have to kill
saw-
the dude.
I mean, evidently you saw more than I did, but you saw those people, oppressed people.
Yes. Too bad.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
Terrible.
too
poor
bad for
people.
them. Let's go.
Oh,
Sucks to be them. All right.
Yeah.
No,
Let's people,
Go back to
it
Ella.
Yeah.
sucks for you.
we thought
yeah,
about it.
my son is
No.
dead, my wife's a vampire, like, you can't have it all, you know?
You
It's
can't
like-
have it all.
My son's dead. My wife's a vampire.
Like,
What's the next
unfo-
thing?
yeah, it was a little bit
If
of
you
oppression.
actually say
it's
that, then
like-
Sequid is going to get really, really bitchy. You actually say that?
But it's like, we can't win against these guys. It's like, what the fuck? Alvarez was like playing in Little League. This is like,
Okay.
wow.
What I do know from
Yeah.
him, like
Yeah,
big
yes,
dudes and
Lars.
heavy armor,
Lars.
is that they get fucked by natural 20s in the head or deck saves.
Yeah.
I can speak out of experience, guys.
Hey, Yella, can I just make one small comment?
Sure.
Oh boy.
You know, like the Star Wars meme where like it's like, but this whole operation was your idea.
It was. I mean, it was his idea.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Sorry,
Okay.
just wanted to
Yes.
mention that.
Yeah, small
But
intersection.
I will,
Yeah.
but Sequid in a very harsh way, in her bitchy thing that she could really be.
Yes.
Like, yes, I am. Yeah, your wife's a vampire and your son is dead. Boo fucking who? But these people are still alive. These people still have their lives, and they are currently oppressed by fucking demons and undead. And that
It's,
massive fucker.
Your wife is a
We can
vampire,
do
Jet.
something right now.
Yes. Do something right now. It's like,
We, collective. That includes you.
We
Impressive
We can
little
do
bitch.
this.
tomorrow.
yes.
Because
So,
Jed's not right now.
Jed's about
but
to
yeah.
run out of juice. I think he's been casting a lot of things. Like this whole this wall actually looks really good, by the way, that he made. Actually, like props to Jed at least. Like this shitty wall looks a lot better now with his stone shaped thing that he did. It's pretty nice. Yeah, that's what
Finally,
happened.
Jet is useful.
Yes, this wall is made out of wool. Good job. But can we focus on the fact that we need to save
I like this new
fucking
secular.
place?
I like her. She's fucking on fire. The wall is made out of wool.
Like, can we bash on Jet?
Fire.
Please, more? Come on, go.
Can you just
Oh.
make an intimidation check with advantage?
Let loose
Just-
all that frustrations and irritations of the last.
All right, it's not
round.
really great because my intimidation is at -1. But
Still.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah.
natural 20.
Perfect.
Okay.
And
So-
and Jed goes back to
It's good thing you
cradling
gave
and
me
fucking.
I
advantage
think
on
we
In
get
the
the
spirit of
in-game
the
reason
natural
why you're
20.
not here for the next 2 sessions, Yeller. Sorry for
Yes.
interrupting you.
If he didn't say advantage, it would have been a 2.
In the spirit of the natural 20, you see me crawling back and forth. Then I have the the small talk with Sakura, like I've seen this, you saw that, and then Sakura is laying in on me, and I just start to cradle again. Just
Oh my God.
Sagrida, you broke Jet.
Beautiful.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
So,
All
who
right,
wants to
sounds
do
right.
it?
How about we discuss a plan on what we're gonna do with this guy, or do we scout out more and then we take a nap and we do this tomorrow morning?
I can make Sakura invisible for
not
another
right
hour.
now. Not right now.
Or we go at night. Ooh, what would be the play here? Do we go at night or do we go at daytime?
We don't know what happens.
I mean,
at
everything
night.
is a fiend or an undead, so it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Yep.
Can I do
Probably
it at night?
daytime then, so because some of us can't see in the dark, and I just look.
I can't see in the dark.
I just
Never
look
mind.
aside. And,
Maybe what might be a better idea is maybe late evening where you can still see, but it's
but
dim.
you have dim light, yeah, so you
Yeah.
can just vanish as you do.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Okay.
up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just have a little.
Late
Discuss a
evening is
little
good.
plan, have a little stakeout, then maybe we can have
Okay.
watches at night, see if anything changes at night at all.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
tomorrow evening, probably, unless something changes, we can bring our plan into fruition.
Fruition.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Unless shit changes.
Well, what
Yeah,
exactly
so-
is the plan?
That's
Oh.
what we're gonna discuss now.
Yes.
What's the plan?
So,
What?
So
tell me, what's the plan?
Would it be an idea to scout out topside? Not
Definitely.
just maybe to see where this big fucker goes. Maybe he has a patrol group. Maybe he's an
Yeah.
NPC. We don't know.
Maybe he's an
we need
NPC.
we need
What
to
does
find
NPC
out.
stand for?
What are you saying, Jed?
Naturally patrolling.
Cunt.
Character.
Creature.
I wasn't gonna say that word. Okay, great. We're demonetized. I
I'd
wasn't
also want to see what happens to the heaps of bodies
Yeah,
that seem to be
maybe
piling
find.
up.
Yeah, well, I think we can figure out where they're coming from.
Yes, because
Yeah.
there are a lot of dead bodies and then a lot of undead creatures.
Yeah.
So, what's the task?
Basically, it's a spawn
I've
point.
con-
the thing
I've
between.
connected the dots.
Yeah.
It's
But
all
maybe
going
it's
together.
maybe it's an idea to figure out, like, if we're looking for things or creatures in charge,
Yes.
maybe find them. This thing clearly is in charge, but is it the like the main dude?
Okay.
So
So we put. Do I even have the spell fly?
I
Yes.
think you do. Yeah, because you
Yes.
needed to
We
break down
put
crystal
the
ball
spell
thing.
fly into
you
the ring
did
of
it.
spell storing. You cast fly on yourself. I cast invisibility. You fly up for 10 minutes, then you fall down immediately.
Cast
Still,
spell magic on the gem and it crashes. down.
Who
Yeah.
is you when it comes to fly on yourself?
the most stealthy person in the sport.
That's
Oh,
Sagrida.
hi. So that's me then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
waiting for someone else to speak.
I mean,
up
the
or-
ring of spell storing is currently on Shiloh.
Currently.
Not for long.
Yes.
Though,
It's
out of
an
character question, is that an attunement thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do have an evening. Though,
Yeah, so if you were to give me that, then I'd have to unattune to something.
Bracer of Archer.
Oh, am I getting paid for that as well?
Braces of archery, I've already unattuned to.
Rep. What do
I
you
have
need,
my
Shadow?
I have my tattoo, my bow, and the cloak.
Fuck.
Haha.
What do I need? I was going to say the soul of your
Bitch,
firstborn
please.
child,
Wait,
but
hang
apparently
on,
he
Just
died in
use
this
the
campaign.
cloak.
What?
Just use the cloak.
Give me a second. Yeah, why don't I just use the fucking
Use the
cloak to
cloak.
use fly?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's third level.
problem solved. Then you can't cast. Oh no, wait, no, because Jet casts it anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
You-
I
I was about to
cast
say you
realize
can't cast
you
2
need to-
concentration spells, but
Just realize you do need to prepare the spell that you're gonna cast.
Yeah, up front. So it's for
That means the rest of the
tomorrow.
day,
Have a night.
because like I said, this entire time I've had Revivify
Yep.
ready. So
Yeah.
if I do change it to fly,
Mhm.
I
Yep.
mean it is very useful for scouting.
Yep.
I will say, if you do invisibility on me, I do fly myself.
The other way
Um,
around, but still. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
yeah, you first,
smart
then me.
enough to figure it out. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
you first, hey, then he.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I can't do pass without trace, but still, I've got
Mm.
I'm very stealthy.
Oh no! In case your 37 is not good enough.
In
Oh,
case
no.
someone
Natural
happens to look up
advantage.
at the sky.
Yeah.
And see
If
an
I- if I-
invisible
if I-
creature.
Yeah.
If I get out of the manhole cover, I'm good.
Yep.
I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we can both do that. I can scout out the entire
Yeah.
place, have a good look around.
But fly is only 10 minutes, so
But I'm very fast as well. I'm assuming my
It's
fly
your
speed is the same
movement
as my
speed.
movement.
60,
Yeah.
Oh, 60
no, 60 feet flat.
Oh, is it 60? Oh, even
Yeah.
better.
And you can
Yeah.
also just dash, and go 120.
And I think your bonus action dash actually still counts.
Bonus action stealth every round.
Yeah, because like a normal
it
normal
never-
movement.
it
I could
never
I
breaks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
essence
I
echo
could
stands for
technically
stealth
move
chat.
180 feet 180
Holy
feet in
fuck.
action
Okay,
because I have the bonus action dash because
That's for
I'm a
tomorrow.
rogue.
okay. So for now, I would propose a little sending
Oh.
to someone that knows that someone from Relics. So like, hey, we are at Oculi. There's some Fey energy, some tree trunk demon.
I wish I could talk to my mum right now.
I can send your mom.
Does it go through?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
1 in 20
Realms?
chance that it fails.
Oh, yeah, like that.
If she
Yeah.
doesn't answer, I'll just send her again.
And fail again.
It's the 1 in 20 chance that it goes through. Therefore, the reply is guaranteed.
Yes.
No, it's true.
Yeah. Okay, so the reply is guaranteed. Just 1 in 20 chance that it actually gets to the recipient.
So. What do you
Still
want to?
not a
What do you
great
want to
chance,
ask
though.
your mother?
Mother.
Because
Mama.
well, this thread of Fey energy that I detected, did it
Yes.
feel like a ring, or just a straight line, or
It's
what?
only a mile.
Pretty much, you have a mile of radius. That entire mile was filled.
It was filled.
So you
It's
can
like
suggest that it's
nitrogen.
Yeah.
It's in the air, but we don't see it.
sort of.
It's like
Yeah.
CO2. It's detectable in very small doses, but we don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I was to ask my mum, who is in the Fey realm,
Okay, it's fine. Let's ask her.
and it would be her realm of expertise out of everyone that I can think of.
Yes. Good.
Any info potentially?
How should I address your mom?
Mrs.
Miss Ma'am.
Okay.
Oi,
Miss Ma'am.
bitch.
This is gonna sound bad though. What's my mum's name?
That someone clip that.
Nice.
I've forgotten what my mum's name is.
Yep, that's what.
Doesn't have a name for that.
This
That's
is-
what one big hulk of a motherfucking demon does to a person.
That's
I mean,
Sequida-
you could just say Sequida's mom. Yeah.
Yes.
it's
Good-
Sequida drinking too much.
Yes.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I drank too much. I've forgotten my mom's name.
Oh no.
Was it all a
Oh,
fever dream? Did we really go to the Feywild?
No,
It's funny
we
because
were
as
all
you
the
said
time in
that, the fucking
relics.
light on your face really like shined, and it was like you were ascending. Like
I don't immediately find it in my own notes. I'm gonna be perfectly
Okay.
honest. I did not prepare your mother's name for this session.
okay, we're just gonna call her Janet for now. It's fine.
Okay.
Jennifer. Jennifer.
Good something.
No. For now, placeholder until we find out my actual character, my character's actual
Good.
mother's name. Call her Heather,
Okay.
because that's my actual mother's
Yeah, I
name.
figured.
Yeah.
Good something Heather.
Miss Madam
Out of character?
Hatter.
Out of character. I don't know if it's morning in the Feywild, so I just say good something. It's like, you know.
I will
Greetings.
give you a
Say
bullshit point for
greetings.
Yeah.
Say
Oh, yeah.
greetings, my friends.
Good something. It's fine. Good something. Heather.
Greetings, Heather. There you go. Just go with that.
It's fine.
It's
Um,
greetings, ma'am.
and then
Ah, what? Yeah,
Miss May.
I think
That
he's
could-
asking you
Man.
to continue the sentence,
Sequida,
Sequida.
continue the sentence. It's
Ah.
your mother.
you okay?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it would be more personal. That, hey, mum.
It's me you're looking for.
Detected ring of Fey energy around city.
Okay, presumptuous.
I mean, it is a city.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah. 11 minutes.
Don't know what to do. Trying to remove as many words as possible.
Mhm.
Any insight into possible
Thingy.
what's the word I'm looking for? This
Links.
word I'm looking
Any
for.
second.
Basically, it means like it's like a big thing disguising it as like a magical disguise. There's a word I'm looking for here.
Magical disguise. How many
Any
letters?
insight into possible
Illusion.
camouflage?
Oh. Yeah.
Also, demons fucking shit up.
Demon shut up.
You pooping?
You?
Love you.
pooping?
You
Oh,
pooping?
I thought you pooping was a little more.
You pooping.
No, I did think about it.
I'm
No,
imagining
no.
that Sequida says it and Jed just finishes it with you pooping.
Yes.
It's not like
Sexy.
it's not like Sequida would know.
True.
Yeah.
True. So Jed,
Yes.
you send the message.
Yes.
At which point you do get a response.
Okay, it's something.
Hi, Sequida.
Oh.
Hi, dearie, technically.
Oh.
Oh,
How cute!
I'm quickly thinking how she would formulate it. Hi, dear. Fey energy at such a scale is usually from a powerful being that was there. Was/is there. can you see roots? Miss you, Mom. I don't know if that's 25 words, but fuck it.
Fine.
It is
I
now.
d-
It
Did
is.
we see roots?
Can you see roots? I mean, we.
Or did your mom
Yes,
mean
most-
that she's root?
actually, yes. That fucking thing, that big ass
Yeah, he
motherfucker
had
that we
roots
saw.
on his.
He had
Yeah.
roots. He had shit
Yeah.
growing out of him.
So I guess he's the source of the Fey
Okay.
shit.
It could be. It could be that he's the source, or it could be he's an effect of it.
Okay.
Let's
Fair.
kill the giant dude then.
Yep.
Fuck around.
But we just passed a 1 in 20 that actually got through to my mum.
No.
Just saying.
19 out of 20.
out of 20.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 20
5%
that it
chance.
fails.
Jet didn't roll a
Oh, it's
1.
1 in 20 that fails.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
other one.
fine.
I had it the other
Yeah,
way. Sorry.
it's chill. It's chill. Okay.
We are gonna bed down for the night shortly, so if you've got
I have
another
another
spell slot,
sending. Yeah. Dear adoptive mother of the group.
Your adoptive mother of the
No.
group. There you go.
The roots were growing out of the demon.
Great.
out of a large demon, you should say.
I thought you want to say.
He's
roots
already
are
said
on
it now.
fire.
Fuck. He said it now.
We'll investigate more in morning. Another D20. Oh, another 10
Hmm?
words. What chill?
10 words.
The roots. The roots.
The roots are on
Ooh.
fire.
Not yet.
Possible corruption spreading throughout the city. Primeval awareness.
Sequida, say hi.
Quick,
You pooping?
yeah, pick it up. Like, possible corruption.
Hmm.
Primeval awareness.
You do not get a response.
Oh.
That bitch.
No.
Okay, it's
you,
fine.
you get the sense that the spell might have failed.
I have a 5th level spell slot. I sent the same shit.
Roll me another d20. Okay, thank God. I thought it was going to end on a 1 again.
Please no.
It didn't. You get a response saying, if you found roots, very likely there was an ancient Fey presence here. Demon might have, and then there's like a small pause, taken it?
Oh shit.
Be careful.
Okay. Not even a good night. I get. It's fine.
Love you.
Oh. Okay, okay. We've learned a lot, namely that we're in danger.
Yeah. I think we should bed down for the night.
Yep.
Yep.
I think rest is needed. Regroup in the morning.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are sleeping?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Jed, how did you set up the base camp? Just one opening, one door?
Yes.
I would
yes.
assume just one big chamber.
One point
that
of
we're all
entry.
sleeping in.
Cool.
I can cast the tiny hut
Okay.
to
That's
make it nice and comfortable.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
with the bed.
so
temperature.
that you're not freezing to death. Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Preferably.
Like a lot of people are right now, apparently.
could everybody, before we
Aw.
do this long rest thing, make me a perception check? Everybody except for Sakura with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay
And
then.
with shallow stingy or not?
No,
Oh,
that
that's
that
not-
doesn't work on perception checks.
Excuse
Well, let's see.
Learn
Double
how to
fours.
play the game.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, it was a 19.
It used to be a 19, so I just need Shiloh and Sakura.
Ha!
Oh my no.
Beat that.
We ain't seeing
Wow.
shit. Currently, I'm the highest with an 11, which is not a lot.
But I just need Sequitas.
Don't worry.
Yours is not with the disadvantage.
I know.
Okay.
What's your roll?
Oh, I turned my camera off, haven't I? Damn it!
Yes, you did.
You couldn't see me smiling through my ears.
Roll
Yeah.
a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, it's
30.
30.
Oh!
Okay. Sequita. As your compatriots are sleeping and as you are within the dome, all of a sudden outside the door, you hear noises.
Nice.
It seems to be some sort of
Okay.
splashing.
Key. Oh, we're in a sewer, so okay, yeah.
Do with that information as you will.
It's outside the
Yeah, outside
one
the room.
door that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. But does it sound like it's consistent, like with footsteps?
There weren't any footsteps before, and now all of a sudden they're splashing.
Okay. What kind of like doorway do we have to our little location? Is it just like, do we have an actual door or what?
I think it was just an open like arc, I
It's
guess.
just
Or
an,
something.
it's just an opening.
Yeah, I guess.
Would I be
Oh.
able to make like something resembling a stone door with like the pigments for
Yeah.
like hinges?
Sure.
We have a door, people.
There you go.
Okay.
Let's go. Stone door.
Normal stone door.
All right. Well, hearing these splashes, does it sound like they're getting closer?
No.
Just splashes that sound like they're in the same
Yeah.
location every time.
Pretty much. Also, just like constantly, like, sort of, like constantly quick.
Nice. Okay. Then, so if this is before long rest has taken place, I will once again do Pass Without a Trace,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to sneak my way to see what the fuck is causing these splashes.
Make me a stealth check with advantage because dim light
Darkness.
and
Tattoo.
other shit. Because of because of a list of reasons.
I mean, if it's dark, can I just have another one? Can I roll
And list
3?
is going
No.
towards us.
That's not how this works.
All right, okay.
Isn't it with
okay.
like elven stealthery?
No.
Isn't that a feat?
Could you imagine that? That would make this. That would
Yeah,
just
okay.
make Sequita completely and utterly broken,
Once again.
as if she isn't already.
Yeah, 26.
26
5. Sorry, 25.
with
Bad
pass
math,
out
jeez.
trace. Wow.
Oh, with part 35 then. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured.
That's
So stealthily, nobody will have ever known that you're gone. You open the door, and it's not too far to like sort of a small river of shit, I guess you can say.
Well, we are in a sewer.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't take you long to figure this out. You actually look through, and you notice how how there's a body in there that's currently like flailing around and like kind of trying to get to the shore. And it takes a couple of seconds, but at a certain point, like there's like a hand that like smashes onto the floor itself, and just like it starts to kind of like try to like crawl out, like very like zombie, like kind of like sinks back a little bit, but then puts their hand back up. And so I would now like one more perception check from you, please.
Okay. $18.
18. As you see this like one corpse kind of like coming out, you all of a sudden notice how there's like this little greenish glow inside the water. You don't necessarily see the source of it, but all of a sudden you hear splashing a little further and a little bit further, and you see two more corpses that are just kind of like trying to climb out. And they're like waddling towards the thing, the side of the river.
The river of shit. Okay. And they look hostile. Yes.
They look like they're trying to get to shore.
So all I'm seeing is corpses trying to get out of the water.
Yeah, and corpses that are dead and not moving. There's a couple of them that all of a sudden just started moving.
Well, that's not good.
What?
I don't like corpses moving, and they definitely look dead.
Usually people don't, yeah.
They looked dead a second ago, let me put it like that. Now they look undead.
Love it when
Well,
that happens.
this sucks.
Yes, it does.
My initial instinct is to immediately shoot them.
Oh, I made such a big mistake.
As you're like kind of like contemplating this, you all of a sudden see another green glow, and you see two more kind of like.
So how many is that now?
At this point, actually, as you look, it would be 6 of them.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
I slink my way back in to our room and then kick everyone awake.
You all feel a kick.
Kicking
No,
me.
not like proper, like full on. I'm taking a penalty kick.
Oh, fucking hope not. Jesus.
And no, kick people awake with enough force to wake them up, but not enough to hurt them.
Yeah.
Do you know how late it is?
Do you know how early it
3 in
is?
the morning.
3 in the morning? Okay, thanks. I
do it quick. I do it quickly. That I get all of them awake, pretty much at the same time. Hopefully, but I'm like, there are a bunch of undead in the tunnel outside.
Yes,
the tunnel.
Aquila. Yeah, tomorrow.
And did they appear out of nowhere? Out of thin air? Or what are you telling me, sir?
No, they came out of the fucking water.
Oh, ew.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Do we try and get rid of them? I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel
As
like that
you're
might-
having this conversation, you notice how like they're splashing like right not too far outside your door, and all of a sudden
Shit.
you'd also notice how there's like the first set of footsteps just like.
So you're telling me that when we were asleep, that random corpses just animated themselves?
In the water?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, I
That's
checked the
what
bag
I
of
saw.
holding. Where my
No,
son is
no,
currently
your son is not
residing.
that one of them.
Jed, as you
Uh-oh.
look
Uh-oh.
into the bag of holding,
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Why would you open it? I feel like that's worse.
you have a look,
Uh-oh.
and nothing happens.
Just leave him in there. Don't get him out.
He's in his own extra plane of space. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
he
fine.
should be fine. Yeah.
I'm not that.
You should
I'm
be
not
fine.
that bad.
Yet.
Are you? Are you?
Are you though?
You have my sword, you have my axe, and my bow,
And my
your
son.
Yes. Okay, so
Oh my god.
at 3 a.m., apparently, stuff that was dead becomes undead. Hey, it's a feature, not a bug.
I'm
What is-
surprised you haven't heard about this before. The thing that is, considering what we just walked through to get in here, and you don't
Yes.
understand. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's like
It's okay, Sequida. It's okay.
it's fine. Like,
I am talking very quietly, but I'm raising my voice quietly.
but like we cannot do shit about it because if we start to make a stink now, they will find us, and there's like it's
Okay,
too
fine.
soon.
Okay, fine.
It's
Go back to sleep then. I'll stay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Everybody
you.
make me a
You
Sequida.
go
stealth
back to
check.
sleep. I will stay up and
Make,
make sure they
uh,
don't come through that door.
make a
Everybody
what
make
check?
everybody make me a stealth check,
Oh, no.
With
Although-
advantage.
Mm,
But
One thing,
including
Sakura,
me?
If
including
you
you.
kill them, try and use your sword, because if you use your arrows, the arrows might keep sticking onto them, and then they
Yeah.
might know something's up. I'm just saying.
I used the
Uh,
bullshit point.
What if,
28.
Oh.
like, Elvakri
Wait,
just
no,
screamed,
sorry,
"Shut
That's
up,
what I'm
38.
doing.
I've still got pass without trace going.
Yep, true. Everybody
Everyone.
add 10.
Everyone has 10.
27.
Oh, then I have 15. Okay.
Oh.
Add 10, stealth, yeet.
Uh,
That is pathetic. Okay.
It is.
I am
That's
not-
with pass without trace?
Mm-hmm.
wow.
We just need a
Oh,
shadow
wait.
stealth check, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With
that's-
No
disadvantage.
advantage, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because I have heavy armor.
Yeah.
So that's an 18.
So
Plus 10.
that would be 27, 15, 16, 18, and whatever the fuck Zimbabwe number that Sequita rolled.
Eh?
36.
Jesus.
Okay. Continue on.
We cannot
So we can go back to
Reasonably.
sleep.
kill
Oh.
like 15 skeletons out of nowhere.
Alright, okay. Then go back to sleep then. I will stay up. I will take a point of exhaustion, whatever that means. And I will just stay up and make sure that nothing comes in. All right?
Okay, just
If
wake
something
me.
does come in,
Yeah.
if I wake you up again,
Yes, I'm ready to kill.
cool, good.
No questions asked.
Just making sure you know that shit is waking up outside. That clearly the sewer isn't just sewage; it's also people, dead people that are now undead people.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, Sequida, that's okay.
Okay.
You have a
Alright,
bad
go-
dream.
Okay, fine. Go back to sleep.
You have a point.
You had a bad dream, you had a nightmare. Okay, we understand.
Shh.
It's on there moving. The splashing has stopped at this point.
I'm
They
You
are
quiet.
can
on
go
the
back
move.
to sleep.
Yeah, you go back to sleep.
I am now like in the. I'd say about maybe 10 feet away from the door. I don't know how
Mhm.
big this area is. About 10
Not
feet away from the
massive.
door.
Mhm.
I am sat there,
Mhm.
cross-legged, with my bow,
Mhm.
arrow knocked,
Mhm.
just staring at the door, and I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
I'm going to take a point of exhaustion, knowingly, but watching the fuck out of that door.
It takes a couple of minutes, but at a certain point in time, you notice how the undead that you saw seem to have walked past your door and moved on, fucked off somewhere.
Okay, 3 a.m.
Everyone's gone back to sleep. I'm still sitting there watching. I don't care.
I will say, Sequita, make me a Constitution saving throw because you did. Like, this is against the exhaustion because technically you did sleep for a
Rest
couple of
some
hours,
hours.
so it's just like how tired do you end up out of this?
Okay.
Are you just a little
save.
groggy, or do you actually
Yeah,
have a
pretty
point of
much.
exhaustion?
Con save. That's just the modifier, isn't it?
Yeah, at this point it is because Charlotte's back to sleep.
Alright, so +1. Please give me good roll. 14?
I'll give
Have
you
a
a
plus
subtle
1.
hint at it. Oh, 14 total or 14 plus 1, 15?
No, 14 total.
Okay, I would give you the subtle hint of adding a bullshit point.
I will add a bullshit point.
You succeed on your saving throw.
Hey. Now here's a question. Will Fantasy Grounds let me do that? Oh,
Otherwise,
hello,
I
error
will.
message.
Oh yeah, you just have to manually change it from like 4 to 3 or something, whatever it is.
9 to 8.
Well,
Yes.
I'm
Clicking on it is
changing
working.
it from 9 to 8.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
I
Casual.
can't. I wait. Can I do? No.
I'll do it. It's
Oh
fine.
right, because you can't do anything on the
There
fancy
you go.
grounds. Yeah, that's why.
It's
okay.
I can open windows. I can open my character window. I can
Okay.
open images, but I can't do anything else.
So,
Fair enough.
That's why I've been rolling with real dice.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that, you all get your night's rest. Sequit is a little groggy at the end of the day, or end of the night.
But she was already
But
drunk.
you do, but you do
I'm
get
abusing the fact that
a
I need like 4 hours less than everyone else.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you but you do get your long rests. You have slept through your first night in Oculi successfully,
Woo.
and how this continues we will see next time.
Aww.
Do I actually get a long rest? Technically,
Yeah, you do
I do.
because you didn't do any strenuous activity.
I
I will
just sat
say
there
that
looking
you-
at a door.
Yeah, exactly. You
Alright.
just didn't really sleep, which is why you had a chance of getting a level of exhaustion.
Right. I was quite happy with
because
getting it.
I also allow everybody to like stay up for 8 hours, at which point
Yeah.
you still get a long rest, but you just have a level of exhaustion guaranteed.
Right.
Pretty much. But with that, we will see what happens to you people next time.
Next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Sleep tight.